Hello guys, this is Mike. It's been a while since I've done a technical video. Today I'd like to show you an interesting project. Um, this is a Chromebook I picked up on eBay for a pretty good price. And although Chrome is very interesting, this particular Chromebook is going to be out of support in just a couple months. But I have what's nice about this particular Chromebook, it has an Intel processor. And instead of a soldered in MMC, it has a 42 millimeter SSD, portable small SSD. So that means this is right for putting Windows 10. As you can see, I have a Windows 10 uh, right on it right now. Everything works, except the trackpad, and I have no function keys. So I have to download the drivers and utility for making the function keys, because it is a Chrome keyboard. But what I've done, and I'll show you a couple things I've done here. This thing had a 16 gigabyte hard drive on it. So what I've done, I put a 128 gigabyte hard drive. It's only showing 118 gigabytes, but it's definitely enough to do Windows. So because I have instead of a soldered in MMC, I'm able to take and put a larger drive, so I have plenty of room for Windows 10. I'm also using in the SD card slot a SD card, and I like using the Google portable browser for these low-end machines because that keeps especially on one of my other laptops that has the MMC or soldered in hard drive or soldered in SSD, whatever you call it, uh, it keeps the writes down. Uh, anyway, as you can see, that's what I've done. So let's get to it, shall we? I've already pre-opened the window that you're going to need. This is called CoolStar. And what you do is you just follow directions, pick out your computer or your particular Chromebook. Maybe because I didn't hit, let me go back. Okay, let's go back to it. All right, here I have an HP, hit HP, then hit next. Figure out your processor. This particular processor, I have a 2955U. So you can see not everything is supported, but it's pretty good. I'm not going to keep going to next because I've already done. Oh, let's back up again. It's going to make me back up again. Hold on. All right. HP. Next. Pick your processor. Celeron. Next. HP 14. That's what this one is. Hit that. Hit next. And there you have your helper. You can pick up your developmental flashware, firmware, and it will go through, and you just follow the directions here. It will help you make your Chromebook a laptop running Windows 10, and you can do away with the BIOS, the Chrome limited BIOS. Now keep in mind what you'll have to do on almost any Chromebook is you'll have to take the bottom off and take out a screw to keep the BIOS locked. Now there's other people on YouTube who will show you how to do that. I did do that on this one, and some people don't even bother with changing out the SSD, but I tell you 16 gigabytes is really you really have a hard time getting Windows 10. It did install, but you have to use a utility called built-in utility called DiskPart. And there's other guys who show you how to use that too. I'm not going to go into that. This is just a simple video to whet your appetite. But there are guys who are, if you want to go into that, there's a couple guys on the internet who will show you how to make your Chromebook. This is just to whet your appetite. But anyway, follow the directions on here, and if you have one of the uh, processors in the model, this will definitely help you. You also have C BIOS, and I believe there's a Mr. Chromebook BIOS. So there's other BIOS you can use. And my understanding that even in some cases you can even use the, if you take out the screw that locks the BIOS, you might just be able to use the original Chromebook BIOS and still install Windows. I haven't tried that. I prefer to just have my own BIOS. But anyway, this is just to whet your appetite and just show you that it can be done. And for some cases, especially if you have a 16 gigabyte SSD, you might want to change it out. It does involve a little work, especially on this one. It did involve taking the motherboard up, and which is a small motherboard, believe me. But it's still a lot of screws. There's a lot of screws on the bottom of this, a lot of small wires to pay attention to. But anyway, that's all from me right now. Everyone have a good day. Bye.